By the way,
Good to see you.
Chris, we knew initially you couldn't make it, so thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
Questions for Chris?
Chris, it's kind of been a long time since we talked to you. I mean, just kind of tell me, your kind of cycle of emotions throughout the whole coaching search. Coach Huff gets here, you stay here. Why stay here? I mean, it's kind of a lot to break down there.
Right. When Huff got here, I knew right then and there I was gonna stay. I called my pops. Right then and there, I said, "This is the place I'm gonna stay. It's still home for me." And Huff has proved that all the way. Ever since he's been here, he's made it known that he wants to win. You feel me? We were 1-11 on the back of our shirts every day. So it's like, you know what you did. You feel me? Like, you know what you came from. Now it's time to change it. And he made that known every day. We're gonna flip the script. So it's been great. I love the strength and conditioning part about it, and even practice. We've been working. We've been grinding every day, trying to get better individually right now, and build it as a team in the summer. So.
With so many new transfers, how's it been like, adjusting and gelling with a lot of these new guys? How's it been?
At first I was like they said, I was a little scared, but all of them cool. You feel me? Like they came in, we welcomed them in, and they were cool. We all hang out outside of the field, outside of football. So it's been cool. They all cool guys to be around.
Chris, can you speak to some of the things that stand out to you in terms of what's different maybe in the strength conditioning program, the nutrition things of that nature?
Discipline, all the way. Discipline is probably the most important thing I'll say, because last year, not to knock him, but we didn't really have a lot of discipline on the field or off the field. So just seeing Huff come in with his new staff and just change that, it's been different for me because I had to adjust to it too, not being, having discipline last year, but they so big on that. And leaders too, like the leaders, they make it known every day in practice, even when running, just conditioning, things like that. You got to step up and be a leader. And I just been seeing that out of a lot of the new guys and even former players that probably weren't leaders last year and leaders this year. So it's just good to see, for sure.
Were you surprised when the reports start coming out that it's probably going to be Coach Huff coming to Southern Miss?
Honestly, I really didn't believe it at first. I'm not gonna lie, because they did win a championship at Marshall. So at first I was like, that's not real. It's probably fake news. But when he walked through that door, it was like a stomach drop. Like it was just like feeling the joy. Like, we got a good coach, and this is where I'm gonna stay, and this is where I'm gonna win for sure.
Obviously, there's a lot of new players, a lot of competition out there.
Right.
How are you kind of, looking at this spring, to earn your spot, kind of gel with the coaches?
Like they talk about every day, like working as an individual right now and just working on yourself. And I'm big on that right now, just working on myself, working on my relationship with God, working on my body, making sure my body's healthy, and learning the playbook and making sure I got everything down pat. And that's what I've been on like the last couple months, just focusing on that, gaining weight and just making sure I'm maintaining my weight. You feel me? So that's really been good for me.
Chris, just seeing film time, cut-ups, talking with the new DC, can you kind of, what's different about this scheme as opposed to what you ran last year?
It's way better. In my opinion, it's way better. Only because I say I'm actually learning football now, you know what I'm saying? Not just going out there and playing, but knowing what's going on before the play, how to read certain plays and certain formation, when to do certain things. And as far as that, it's been great, It's not too much, it's a lot of thinking, but they simplify it for you so you can go out there and actually play fast and do your job. So I like it.
Chris, think about kind of what you experienced last year. A lot of your teammates aren't here anymore. You have new teammates now.
Right.
How did that kind of teach you about college football? I mean, it's been a year now since you've been a part of it.
It's actually a subject me and my friend was just talking about the other day. It's kind of hard knowing that sometimes you can make friends and then out of nowhere they either quit or they transfer, so you really don't know. I wouldn't say you can't really make friends in college football, but it is kind of hard knowing that, like, dang, like if something don't go right for him, he got to make a business decision for himself, and it's really not about like teammates. I mean, like you got teammates, but they gonna make that business decision for themselves every time. So it's kind of hard knowing that, but that just come with college football now. It's a business, and when you chose to sign those papers, you signed up for it. So this is how it goes, for sure.
Well, look, obviously it's a long time from now, but some very fun Mississippi games on the schedule. Just from a long point of view, how exciting is that to have that challenge?
I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie. Like especially the first 2 games. You know, we get to play Mississippi State. You know, a lot of family and friends gonna be at that game here. And right off the bat, we playing Jackson State after that. So it's like, you know, all my family Jackson State fans, most of them are. So it's like, you know, it's exciting to just know that they'll be at the game, cheer me on, or cheer the other team on. It really don't matter, but it's just exciting to know like that spotlight gonna be on us, especially the first 2 weeks. So it's gonna be fun.
Anything else? Chris, thank you, man. Great job.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Roman, you